And now, an exclusive sneak peek at the season finale, final rose episode of this extra special season of The Bachelorette.
My name is Teedee Wilbers, and I have been waiting to find the love of my life for 20 years now, and I've been terminally ill for about 12 of those. I've saved up all my make-a-wishes so that one day I could become the Bachelorette because I want a big fat ring and love that will last a lifetime.
Which will hopefully be for a long, long while.
Yep.
And I'm her mama.
She's not a contestant, or competing, or even a host. It's Teedee's mom and fan favorite, Chartreuse.
I am Chartreuse Matthew Wilbers. Teedee is my beautiful, sweet, amazing, angel, darling daughter. We are mother and daughter by chance, best friends by choice, and I am also her caretaker by law. Teedee's dream is to find a man to marry, but my dream for her is to find somebody to love, in whatever shape that may be. Oh, what was that?
Nobody's...
Oh, yes! Well, I am single, but we're not here for me, silly. We're here for my sweet little Teedee. But if I do happen to find love along the way, well then, that's just the Lord's doing. Who am I to stop that?
Okay.
It has been a long and hard season for Teedee and the 30 bachelors that we started the season off with. Let's see who's left. Will she go for homeboy heartthrob Kyler?
Teedee is just absolutely amazeballs. Our date was hometowns, and I'm from Florida, so we built a shed. Because back at home, I spend my spare time rebuilding homes affected by the local hurricanes. But then we shot at geckos with BB guns, and she was like really into it. Like, too into it. Needless to say, I knew at that moment that I'm in love with Teedee. I love everything about Teedee. I love the whole Teedee. Teedee makes me happy. I especially love perky Teedee. Symmetrical Teedee too.
Or will she be whisked away by the Bolivian, Icelandic, German musician and model, Hans?
Hello! It's nice to see you again, Mr. Camera. I like to sew clothes, but I also like to gyrate my hips. I am born in Iceland, but I moved to New York to model superly. In my spare time, I perform with low-income rock bands. For hometowns, Teedee and I went whale watching, which is a common Icelandic activity. It was nice, except there was no whale. It was just our guest host, Teresa Caputo.
Also known as the Long Island Medium.
Flopping her wet body around in a whale suit. As we gazed off into the sunset, and Teresa Caputo, a screamo Christian rock band, performed for us. A beautiful song about love and marriage. I'm not really sure what they were singing besides. But in that moment it spoke to me. I fall in love with Teedee. I want to propose to her. I want to honeymoon with her in the mountains with the high probability that one of us may not come back. I love Teedee.
And then there's Jacob.
Hi.
And now, the exclusive sneak peek at the season finale final rose episode of this extra special season of The Bachelorette.
Hello.
Hi, Teedee.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Y'all remember my mom, Chartreuse? You met her during hometowns and every single episode before then.
Hi, Chartreuse.
Hello, boys. Considering all of my poor little daughter's conditions, I have just got to make sure that the man my sick little baby picks is in it for the right reasons. You know, someone who cares for her, who listens to me, who loves me. Her. Loves her. But also, shouldn't they love me? I would be their mother anyways. I mean, when Teedee passes, whenever that ticking time bomb of a gallbladder finally decides to blow, I'd like to imagine that our relationship will still continue to flourish.
Gallbladder? I thought it was her kidneys.
Yes, the gallbladder of her kidneys. With the cancer she be getting.
Okay, I was just confused.
Hey! Last time I checked, you didn't go to medical school, you went to camera school. So any comments you got regarding my little girl's health, you can keep to yourself. Trust the science, sweetheart.
Who will Teedee give her final rose to?
In my hands, I hold the last final rose I will bestow upon one of you. Kyler, I like you a lot. But my mom thinks people from Florida are fucking weird. Also, the doctors that treat my suspiciously rare disease only live in remote locations across the Midwest, so we're not looking to move. I'm sorry, Kyler, but you do not get a rose.
It's been a pleasure. I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for Teedee.
Leave, boy.
Can I at least get a hug?
You don't get to touch her.
With Kyler sent home, Hans and Jacob are the last two bachelors left.
Hans, Jacob, you are the last two bachelors left.
Who will Teedee possibly pick?
Who will I possibly pick? Hans, you are a hot piece of ass.
Thank you.
But you are a foreign, un-God-loving man whose art defiles the Lord. May you please gyrate your hips?
Oh, yeah.
That was hot. Jacob, you are a kind, sensitive man who has bore his soul to me time and time again in a multitude of ways, from words to actions.
Nice.
Jacob, you listen to me, but more importantly, you listen to my mother. You trust her diagnosis, even when those goddamn doctors tell her she's baseless. From feeding me pills to restricting my internet access, you do whatever my mother tells you to do, without question, all to take care of me.
Okay.
We love you, Jacob, and we wish to give you the last final rose. My mother would like you to ask for her blessing before you propose.
Okay, come here, boy. Miss Chartreuse, may I...
In private.
Hello.
What do you think they're up to?
Teedee, do you believe that maybe your mother is lying to you? That she is making you sick? To exploit you enough to get this opportunity so that she can find a man for herself? So that she can become a bachelorette?
What? What was that? Mommy?
I think that was the sound of your mother making her dastardly escape.
Tune in next week to see how this epic love story ends.
Am I actually sick?
Only on The Bachelorette.
Hans, I'm stressed. May you please gyrate your hips?